Hello, hi guys, how are you? Mulibonji, mulishani. How's everything going on your farms, in your homes, and all kinds of work that we're all involved in? Hope all things are going well, guys. You're with me, Felix Mbewe, also known as Mbwana Mbeu as a nickname. Now, there's something that I want to talk to you about, especially to us farmers, which is very applicable in any kind of business that you're involved in. Today, I'll talk about record management or record keeping in farming specifically. So, why keep records, or why record in the first place? Anything that you do at the farms, remember to document, write it down. That doesn't just mean about costs or expenses, no. It means from the seed that you keep or buy to the animals that you have, all that has to be put in records. It's done usually at commercial level for big farmers, but small scale farmers, we barely do that. Why? Because most of us are comfortable by doing things the lousy way and not doing the correct thing. Hence the reason why you can't even track or check your performance, whether you are making losses or profits. Even if you seem to be making a profit, you can't tell how much were your inputs. So I'm going to show you a few things which you need to remember as your takeaway notes from this video. Remember, number one, as I already stated, you need to keep your records or to write anything that you do at a farm, even before you set up a farm, for planning sake, because you need to know and understand what is involved in doing this and that. That helps you to forecast, budget, and predict the future or what you need to put in your farm or in your work. So, predictions, projections, it's number one. Number two, writing down things or items that you need to use or that you are using helps you also to keep in check or tracking your tools or your animals or your inputs, so that at the end of the day you can do an inventory check of how much of you spent on your fixed assets or any items that you bought. Number three, which to me I think it's really important, we are doing farming with the hope and with a goal of making profit. But how do you get to know or tell if you've made a loss or you've made profit if you're not recording? Meaning, by recording, you'll be able to check how much you had put in and how much has come out. So don't just do things randomly. Don't assume or work with assumptions thinking that things will figure out themselves. No, you need to track, you need to record whatever things that you're doing or whatever you're buying or purchasing for your farms. The fourth point about why you should do your record keeping is for references in the future. You need to know whether you're growing or declining. You need to know, and you need to have a reference point to see which season is good for what crops, for instance, or what time do your animals produce more. You can only know that if you're keeping records. So it's really important that you keep record for reference sake, because that will help you to plan properly about what crops do well in what period, in what times. And when your animals or your fish reproduces or performs okay or gains weight, that is really important. Number 5, record keeping or record management helps you to qualify, really, really important, to qualify for loans, grants, or assistance in the form of what? Technical support, finances, and other resources that you need to grow your farm. So if you go to a bank today, they'll ask you, show us your records, show us your receipts, your stock. Should be able to have all those records at hand. Then they'll take you serious, like this person knows what they're doing. They're tracking their sales, they're tracking their inventory, they are also tracking whatever they are doing at their farms. And you don't need to really do a very good professional job in terms of record keeping. No. All you have to do is to write things which can be readable, things that can be kept and stored properly, and you can look back and you can easily remember what each transaction was all about. So that is the 5th point. Number 6, record keeping helps you to teach others, or to be able to show to other people like your performance. You can review your performance. You can help others to review their performance from your own farms, from your own business. So that would help you also to gain more experience and more exposure as you try to help others to manage themselves, or manage their businesses, or manage their farms. In the end, as I've been saying, we're all doing this agriculture thing with a big purpose of making money out of it. Meaning we have to take it as a business. Don't assume like now I'll just plant tomatoes, or I'll show this and that this is how you do tomatoes. But if you've got records, you've got history, and history will always in a way repeat itself. So you can project from that, and you can easily convince somebody to say, when you do ABCD, this will be the result. So that is the 6th point. The last, though not the least, there are other many reasons. The number 7 one is for your own growth, for your own analysis, for your own reporting, for your own use of the information that you're accumulating. So it's the only way you can report back to yourself, you can report back to your bosses, to your investors, or to people who are interested in what you're doing. If you get to record the performance of your farm, you're tracking how your farm is doing. Don't just report assumptions or things that you probably have forgotten. You'll be reporting things in bits and in pieces. But for you to sound more professional, more organized, write, record. It will help you not to miss points that you could have missed, because eventually with time we all get to forget certain things. But as you record, you'll be able to remember. So there are a lot of templates, formats that you can check out on Google. You can learn from YouTube. Download and just write the basic double entry or record keeping, which later on you can use with somebody who understands accounting better. If you want to do it big, they organize your information in a good way. So basically those are the reasons, and there's more as to why you need to keep record of your business performance, or in this case your agricultural activities. So you've been with me, Felix Mbewe, also known as Bwana Mbeu, all the way from Africa, Zambia. We're doing it big, growing steadily, and doing massive things. Do look out for more of my videos on YouTube, on Facebook, on LinkedIn, and the other social media platforms, where I get to talk about different topics in agriculture, very basic and easy for anybody to understand, especially you, emerging farmers, young farmers. I'm looking forward to helping you more. Enjoy what you do, love it, Bye bye. Ciao, ciao.